All right, so you've made the promise to yourself this holiday season. You are sticking to a gift-giving budget. Well, the stores are going to try to keep you spending, you know that, and they're relying on some psychological triggers to get your business. So here to expose these little tricks is Kelli Grant. She's senior consumer reporter for smartmoney.com. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
All right, I fall for a lot of these, so help us out, will you? First one, gift with purchase. So many times I think I'm getting such a good deal because if I just spend a little bit more, I get a gift.
And that's exactly what they want you to think right now. And studies have shown that consumers are apt to think of that gift with purchase not just as you spending extra money for something that you might not even want, but that we almost equate it with a discount. You feel like if the gift is worth about $40, then you're saving $40, even if that really isn't the case. So to avoid this one, you just want to make sure that you are really looking and making sure that the gift with purchase is something that is on your list and you're still spending in budget.
There's a lot of psychological tricks here. For example, the purchase limits. Sometimes I just want one and I see a good deal, but then it says, you know, limit 5. You're thinking, well, maybe I should get more than just one. This is such a good deal, right?
That's exactly the trick. They really want you to think about it and see that limit and think, wow, if this wasn't here, then people would just be filling their carts with this. It's so amazing. And their studies have shown that if there's a limit in place, you're more likely to look at buying at least one of those items if you weren't going to already. The higher the limit, the more likely you are to buy it. So really be thinking about how many of something that you need and try to ignore the fact that they're stacking the limit on everything.
Yeah, but how can you ignore those emails that you keep getting about this sale and that sale?
Don't open your email this time of year. That's really the best advice. I mean, the stores really know that we're hardwired to think about that as a scarcity, and if you know that a sale is ending, then they want you to act on impulse and start running out and buying something. But this time of year, the sales just keep coming, so you don't actually need to do that. So just, you know, when you're looking through your emails, try to avoid opening any of the ones that let you know the sale is ending tomorrow, today, in a few hours, unless you were going to make a purchase from that store anyway. Otherwise, just delete it unread.
Gotcha. You know, and it's really a numbers game because a lot of the times when you're looking at these different deals, it's like save 30%, save 50%. But are you really saving that much money when you look at your purchase?
That's what they want you to think. You'll see a lot of times in the advertising that they'll tout the savings, and then sort of in the fine print almost you'll see what the new price is on something. And the reason that they do that, it's basically a visual trick. Whatever you see first, you're more likely to sort of become attached to the deal, and the price in comparison is not going to look like such a big deal. I mean, if you're saving $500, does it really matter that the TV is still $1,500? Hopefully yes, but the advertising works in such a tricky way that you might think you're getting that much of a better price because the savings are significant.
Right, and sometimes the purchase really isn't that large of a purchase, so, you know, 30%, not that big of a deal. Exactly. On a small purchase. But you see 30%, you think, whoa, I'm getting a really good deal here. It's funny how the numbers work in that, and they know that.
They do, and they want this to splash that around this time of year. So really make sure that you're looking for the item that's within your price range, and then start looking to see if there are sales that might have brought something even better, a little bit cheaper for you.
And shop now, save later. Is that a trick?
We are seeing a lot of this, especially with clothing stores this time of year. And this is a way that consumers try to think that they're going to game the system because they're going to buy something a little bit today and get today's sale, and then they're going to get a coupon to come back in 2 weeks and buy a little bit more then at even better prices. But really what it is the stores are steering you to come back in at a time when they know they're either going to have a lot of fresh merchandise that you're going to be interested in, or at a time when they figure they're going to have other sales and you're really going to just be overwhelmed. So for this one, you know, so many sales that are out there right now, just try to focus on what deals there are currently and not try to play games.
So I think the key word here is to stay focused. You know, you have your list, you have your budget. Try not to veer from it if you don't have to.
Exactly. Make that list, check it twice, and just make sure that you are not deviating from it, or that if you feel the impulse to, that you really look at it and make sure that that's the smartest move.
Well, that's what we're going to set out to do. We'll see how it turns out in the end. You know how holiday shopping is.
Definitely.
All right, Kelli, thank you so much.